Hey, this is Larry Thomas, the Soup Nazi from Seinfeld, and you're watching edan.com.
Larry Thomas, thank you so much for giving a shout out. Larry Thomas, of course, the star, one of the most famous episodes of Seinfeld ever. We want to give a shout out back to you. Thank you for being a fan of the show. We're definitely a fan of yours. And everyone watching this show right now, take a look in the show notes. Under show 130, you'll see a link directly to Larry's page and what he's doing now. Larry Thomas, great actor, and thank you very much for giving a shout out. All right, I am Dan Doherty. This is edan.com, your daily source of technology, what's going on in the world, business, and everything cool that's online. And like I said, some business advice, and I've got some great business story for you today. Some great business story for you. I can go on and on about business stories, but I really try to wait till I get one that just is kind of really driving me crazy, or I really want to talk about before I put on the show. And this one's a good one. So I'm also the CEO and founder of TipTopWebsite.com, where you could create your own website online in 60 seconds. Package start only $1 a month. Use the promo code Dan. Right? That's right. That's use my name, DAN, the promo code section when you sign up, and I'll give you a free domain that's good on any package. Feel free to give that promo code to your friends. Let's jump into the news. You know what? Before the news, this works perfect, the business story. Let's do the business story right now because it works with me giving a promo code. About, 6, 7, 8 months ago, a big video company online, like a YouTube type company, saw my video show. I was doing a weekly show last year. And they said, you'd be really great to have on our network. Wow, I was flattered. I spent years on daytime TV, but I've been doing the internet for almost 15 years. But this was a fantastic email I got. So I talked to the president, and he said, we need you on my screen just went dark there. We need you on our network. Your show is fantastic. We can make a lot of money together. And how these companies make money is they put sponsors on your show. So they want to put a sponsor on my show, and then we'd split the revenue. So I'd give you a promo code for, toothpaste or whatever it is, and then we'd split the revenue. I'd split it with this company. I want to do the show, and I don't want to have, I'm never going to charge for the show I'm doing here at edan.com, and I just don't want to go crazy with promo codes and crazy with sponsors and all these advertisements. A lot of people are not watching TV now because of the advertisements. You watch a 30-minute show, 10 minutes is advertising, so that's why everyone's fast-forwarding through it. So let's get to the story. So I was flattered that they offered me this great contract, and the contract was to sign with them for a year, and they give me a sponsorship, and we'd split the money, a potential of making a lot of money. So I said, let's do it. So my attorney looked at the contract, made some changes. Boom, we signed it 6, 7 months ago. So I started emailing the president. I said, let me pass you off to this person that's in charge of all this. We talked about this a little bit last year, but so no response. So I'm emailing back and forth to the president saying, look, I'm getting no response from the guy you passed me off to. Why don't you just make this thing happen? All right, let me pass you off to someone else. So I'm emailing, no response. Maybe I get a response 3, 4 weeks later. Hey, and the guy says, I'm out of town. Give me a call. If you have a question, I'm happy to talk. So I'd call, leave the guy a message, no response. So this went on for a couple months, and when I come into work, I'd tell Brandon, I would say, hey, Brandon, I got an email from this company. See, you did? And I said, no, of course not. So this is crazy. I don't know if the company's too big, it gets lost in the shuffle. So I sent one last email to the president a few months ago, just saying, I don't know what happened. You guys dropped the ball. Give me a call directly and work this out. So he got hold of the first person he passed me off to, and they just wrote, about 3, 4 weeks ago, hey, here's the contract for you to sign on a new advertiser. So I said, I've already signed the contract. They said, no, this is for an advertiser, a particular advertiser that we want to lock in with, and we want you to advertise them on your show and sign this, you're good to go. So last year, I was doing my show at TipTopWebsite.com. It was a weekly show, and so I emailed back saying, you got to change the contract. I can't change it. It's an online contract. No way for me to edit. You got to change it to edan.com. Daily show. When you do a contract, when you sign things, everything must be right. So about a week later, she emails back, and she says, this is the gal that I'm dealing with now, head of this company for contracts. She wrote back and said, we're head of the show. I don't even know what her title is. She writes back saying, hey, don't worry about it. You can use it on any one of your shows. Well, that's not what the contract says. And I'm certainly, 15 years in business. I know not to sign something that's doesn't say the right thing, even if you get an email from someone. So I wrote back saying, you got to change it. No response, no response. Now I'm on some automated reminder system. I get an email every day about 6 o'clock at night saying, hey, you haven't signed this, you haven't signed this. Not from them, it's just an automated system that I haven't signed this online thing. So, you know what? I was thinking about doing it, and then driving to work, do the show, I said, that's it, I'm not doing it. I don't trust the company. I don't feel right. You have to feel what you feel inside with business. If you don't feel right about doing business with someone, don't, because it's going to end up in a train wreck usually. So can I make money off this advertiser? Maybe. Yeah, there's a potential. Will I ever get paid? Will this company cheat me? I don't know if they're cheaters, but they're obviously horrible business communication with their partners. So I'm not doing it. I'm not going to feel right doing it. I'm not going to feel right telling my audience I've worked so hard to build up about this company that I don't even know about too much, and I'm not even sure 100% how they're going to treat you. So before I pass you off to a company, you really have to check them out, and I'm not happy with this company and all. They dropped the ball with me. I can imagine what they do with someone signing up, for a promo package, and I've got a contract with them. So if you're going to do business with people, make sure you feel right. You can have all the schooling in the world, but if it doesn't feel right inside, don't do it. I mean, that gut check, that's better than any degree you can get from any Ivy League college. It's just a gut check. It's what you feel. If you don't feel right about doing it, don't do it. So I'm going to continue to give the promo code for Tip Top Website because that's my company. I know we're a great company. I know we're going to support you. I know we're going to help you. We've been online for years. I know it's a great system. Why? Because I built it. I feel great about it. I love it. I see people all the time. Dan, can you help me with a website? I said, absolutely. Here's a promo code. Use that. Give you a free domain. So anyway, that's my story. All right, that's my story, and I'm not going to be giving out, unless things change. I'm not going to deal with this company. Unless things change and another company offers me a big contract, I'll let you know about it. I love letting my audience know. Part of this show is not just technology, but it's business, and people are always asking me, how do I start a business? How do I do a business? How do I do this? How do I do that? Start with a gut check, all right? Let's do a tech story here. Toshiba develops a 1 terabyte SSD card that fits on a postage stamp. All right, so forget the postage stamp thing. Let's take a look. So I'm opening my camera here, and you see these SSD cards, right there. These are the cards in your camera, right? I've shown you this before. Just pop right out of my camera here. They're in my video camera right now too. And they're now offered on computers and also laptops and netbooks. Why do you want a flash card like this, an SSD card, versus a hard drive that spins? First of all, hard drives that spins can be fickle and they can break and you can lose data. It's just spinning. So usually if you have a laptop, usually you have 5,400 RPM spin rate, 5,400 revolutions per minute. Or if you have a high-end one, 7,200 servers or 10,000. But if it's on a flash drive, it's instant. There's no spinning around and looking for the data. It's like a record. Remember the records, you spin, 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 or even a CD, it spins, 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 finding the data. It spins so fast, it seems instant, but it's not. When you open up a big program, it takes a minute to open this and that. If it's on a flash drive, it just opens. You just click a button, everything opens. Very expensive. So this netbook has 250 gig hard drive. It's a regular hard drive, spinning hard drive, 5,400 RPM hard drive. To get I think a 200 gig, 200 gig, let's say 200 gig SD drive right now would be $500-$600. So the prices are definitely coming down. That used to be $1,000 just a year ago, but 1 terabyte is probably at least 2 or 3 times bigger than the hard drive you have right now, even your laptop or your big computer. So a terabyte is just gigantic. I mean, it's so much data, and the hard drives are getting bigger and bigger. Why? Because people are taking more and more pictures, more and more video. The quality's going up. HD video takes a lot of memory. High quality pictures take a lot of memory, so you need the more storage. How about that?